Hey, I am here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. We're in Golden, Colorado, right?
Yep.
And I'm here with Paul. Right, Paul. Yeah. I'm here with Paul, the director of this museum. And then thank you so much for joining us. Please introduce yourself and tell us more about this museum.
All right. Well, as I said, I'm Paul Hammond, the director here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. It is my pleasure to welcome you and all your followers to the museum. We are 100 different cars and locomotives here on 15 acres in Golden. We're really proud of the fact that we've got 3 steam locomotives that are now in regular operation here at the museum. And of course, we run trains pretty much every Saturday throughout the year, and then all summer long, 4 days a week. So the kinds of things we've got here in this collection include Colorado's oldest steam locomotive in existence. Dates from 1880, Denver, Leadville, and Gunnison 191. We've also got Colorado's oldest operating steam locomotive, Denver and Rio Grande Western 318, which of course accucraft has got a great model coming out for.
Thank you.
Then, there's plenty of stuff in between, but I'll go to the other extreme. We've got a Denver and Rio Grande Western tunnel motor. So from about 1980, on the other end of the spectrum, something built very specifically, of course, for mountain railroading. We operate, of course, our own restoration shop in our roundhouse here. Got a great team keeping everything in operation. As I said, we've got a lot of train operations going on, a very active program to keep up with restoration and maintenance of everything here, because 100 trains take time and money. In 2020, of course, we rolled out the operational restoration of Rio Grande Southern number 20, which has been in a lot of coverage. This last year, for the first time ever, 2021, we had 3 steam locomotives operating all at once for a triple steam up weekend. We just got done here this year with an event we called Colorado Crossings, where we had 3 galloping geese and 2 steam locomotives all in operation at once. And we are tickled to be able to continue those traditions. We're going to be focusing next on one of the most rare items in our collection, Colorado Midland observation car. It's an observation chair.
Is that right there?
Number 111, it's right here.
You have a look at it right there.
Yeah, to get it, its exterior obviously needs some work. The interior is actually in great shape. We're going to be doing that work over the next year, and we are in the process of building a new shed that it's going to be going underneath, and a platform where you'll be able to get up to train height and see inside the windows. It's a really beautiful, really interesting car, again, from a long gone railroad.
That looks amazing.
So we've got a lot of things going on here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. Visit our website, coloradorailroadmuseum.org, see what's happening. Check us out on every social media channel.
That's right.
We're having a lot of fun with it.
What days are you open?
We are open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our trains run through August here, May through August. We run them 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. And then we will run trains on Saturdays for the last couple of weekends in August and over to Labor Day weekend. Then we have Thomas the Tank Engine coming.
Oh.
Then we operate trains again in October.
Yeah.
And then regular trains stop, but the Polar Express slides in for 2 months, November and December. And then in mid-January, we go back to our
So almost year-round.
We are busy year-round. So we run through thunderstorms to snow.
I see you're running here. This is the center cab.
Center cab, we just purchased this locomotive from the Durango and Silverton. It's actually from a steel mill in Canada. And it's twice the size of the earlier diesel we have. We run some pretty big trains when we do things like Thomas the Tank Engine, and we needed a bigger locomotive.
So today, I've seen that running around a couple laps.
That's our regular power now, because it's become our regular locomotive. We have another locomotive, number 4, from the same steel mill, and basically those have become kind of our fill-ins. But then we fill in around them with the steam locomotives, and occasionally we can even get out a Goose, one of our galloping geese, because we've got those.
And people can it will pull a couple of these, or
no, Galloping Goose won't pull anything
No,
else
no.
except itself.
Yeah.
But we use it specifically if we've got a small, more intimate thing going
Yeah.
on. We had an event for donors earlier this year, and the Goose came out. It's actually kind of a rare treat for people to be able to climb in the back of the Goose
Sit
and
in
go
the-
for a ride.
Yeah. And how often do you do the steam runs?
You know, it's the schedule. We try to get that published, but in general, we have steam runs that happen in May, and we're going to have one in August. We'll have more in October.
Yeah.
All through Polar Express. And then there's a couple other sprinklings throughout the year. So what we're trying to do is operate steam anywhere from 6 to 10 times a year plus Polar Express.
And you're running, which steam trains are going to be running when you do that? Like the 20?
Well, right now, for instance, the 491 has been our in-service locomotive.
Yeah.
The 20 was, along with the 491, was here during our May event.
Yeah.
We had them both running. The 20 had to go down for some repairs, so it'll be coming out of those soon. So for August, I believe we'll be able to use either one. I'm not sure which one our roundhouse is going to have chosen.
Yes.
The 346 is actually just getting ready for its 15-year maintenance cycle, so it is now out of service until we put it through its recertification. But it'll be back in, as soon as we get that work done. Of course, that's not a little bit of work, that's a bigger cycle. But we're really proud. Our goal is to get this on about a 5-year cycle where a locomotive is getting rebuilt, 2 are still in
Yeah.
service, and always have a couple to pull from.
And they're all running coal, just like they would
We
have.
are a coal-only steam railroad
Yeah.
right now. I would like to say that will last forever. I don't think any of us can promise that. We're going to try and make sure that we can continue to showcase what that is as long as we reasonably can. And that may just be when coal is no longer commercially available. We don't know right now.
How many people do you know per year come through here?
Right now, we're getting back up to close to. I think the pandemic took us backwards a little bit, but not terribly. So we're getting close to 70,000 is what we're going to project for the end of this year, and our goal is we have now been growing. From 2019, we went down into 2020, but we've been growing, and we're right back where we were with 2019, and so we're hoping to go up from here.
That's wonderful. And I see a lot of kids here. A lot of kids still loving the train. So do you do like kids outreach or activities?
Well, if you stop to think about any attraction that's based on a combination of history, but we're trying to make sure that we stay relevant to people. If you only are trying to attract older folks,
Yeah.
where will your market come from?
Yes.
And with us, because we're doing things like that with Thomas, we're attracting really young kids. When we do just day in, day out stuff, this is a lot of grade school kids that come. Today is Thrilling Thursday.
Ah.
So we've got a special program that goes on all summer long, every Thursday. And we really want to be able to get younger families as our primary audience. And so we advertise a lot, in the hobby. A lot of folks are men. But who makes the decision to go where you're going
Right.
today in the family?
Yes.
So mom is the most important person to make sure that they're going to enjoy their visit. And so we work a lot with moms and families
Yes.
to position this as a place you want to go.
Ah, well, it's a great place, and thank you so much for taking your time to tell us about it.
You're welcome.
We'll be back.
Okay,
Thank you.
looking forward.
Thank you.